Welcome to the Inner Kingdom Teachings. I am Reverend Kofi. In our previous teaching, we uncovered the ego and saw that it is not who you truly are. But now we move into something even more practical, because whether you are aware or not, there are laws governing your life. Just as there are physical laws, there are spiritual laws, and today we uncover them. Universal laws are principles that operate whether you believe in them or not. You do not need to believe in gravity for it to affect you. And in the same way, you do not need to understand these laws for them to shape your life. But here is the problem. Most people are living their lives without understanding the laws that govern it. They wake up, they make decisions, they react, they move through life. But they do not ask, what is guiding my results? Why do I keep experiencing the same problems? Why do certain patterns repeat in my life? Why do I feel stuck even when I try? And because they do not understand the laws, they believe life is random. They believe things just happen. They blame people. They blame situations. They blame circumstances. But life is not random. It is governed. And when you do not understand the laws, you live unconsciously. You make choices without awareness. And then you experience results. You do not understand that. This is like trying to play a game without knowing the rules. No matter how hard you try, you will struggle. But the moment you understand the laws, everything begins to make sense. You begin to see clearly why things happen and how to change them. So before we explore the laws, understand this deeply. Your life is not happening by chance. It is responding to principles you may not yet be aware of. Every action has a result.
Every choice creates a consequence.
What you do returns to you. If you act with anger, you experience conflict.
Right.
This is your fault.
No, it's yours!
If you act with kindness, you experience harmony. You may not see it immediately, but it always returns. Life is not random. It is responsive. Every action has a result.
This is ridiculous.
Let's talk it out.
Okay, let's...
Every action has a result. But let us bring this into your daily life.
When you speak harshly to someone, they respond with resistance or pain.
The same situation can unfold in two ways. React with anger, and you experience conflict and find harmony. But when you speak with patience and understanding, you often receive
That's not fair.
Let's find a solution.
All right, thank you. This cause and effect.
You always do this!
So what? Leave me alone.
Here, this should help.
Let us go deeper. If you wake up late and rush through your day,
Why did you wake me? Sleep well?
observe the difference.
You feel stressed, you make mistakes, and the whole day feels disorganized.
Let's look together.
But if you wake up early, take your time, prepare your mind, the same day feels calm and productive. So what changed?
The day? No.
Your actions
And your actions.
created the experience. So life is not happening to you, it is responding to what you do.
How could you?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Your thoughts are not harmless. They shape your perception. They influence your decisions. Choose them wisely. And your decisions shape your life. If you constantly think you are not capable, you act from limitation. Now look at the opposite. You think I can improve. You try. You learn, you adjust. And over time, you succeed. So the same person, different thought, produces a different life. Your thoughts are not passive. They are instructions, and your life follows those instructions. Everything is energy. Your thoughts carry energy. Your emotions carry energy. And that energy influences your experience. When you are calm, you see clearly. When you are disturbed, you react blindly. So your internal state affects your external life. Everything is energy. And you experience this every day. Walk into a room where people are angry, even if no one speaks, you feel it. You become uncomfortable. Your body reacts.
Now walk into a room where people are calm. You feel relaxed.
You feel lighter.
So what is happening? You are responding to energy. Now bring it back to yourself. When you are constantly worried, you make decisions from fear. When you are calm, you think clearly. You respond better. So your internal state is shaping your external life. You do not attract only what you want, you attract what you align with. If your thinking is fear, you make fear-based decisions. If your thinking is clarity, you act with purpose. So it is not magic, it is alignment. Many people misunderstand this law. They believe if I think about something, I will get it. But that is not how it works. You do not attract only what you want, you attract what you align with. If you say you want success but act with fear, avoid responsibility, and do not grow, you are not aligned with success. So you do not experience it. But if you think I will grow, I will improve, and you take action, you learn, you stay consistent, you align with success, and results begin to change. So this is not magic, it is alignment between thought, action, and awareness. What you repeat, you become. Thoughts repeated become beliefs. Actions repeated become habits. And habits shape your life.
This is outrageous. We must act now.
You are responsible for how you respond. Life may present situations, but your reaction is your choice. And that choice shapes your path. When your thoughts, your actions, and your awareness are aligned, life becomes clearer. When they are not aligned, and frustration and inconsistency. Let us make this simple. You say, I want success, but your actions are inconsistent. You avoid effort. You delay. You give up easily. So your thought says one thing, but your actions say another. This is misalignment. And misalignment produces struggle. Now look at another example. You say, I want peace, but your mind is constantly judging, comparing, worrying. So even if you try to sit quietly, you feel restless. Because your inner state and your intention are not aligned. Now look at alignment. You think I will grow. You act, you learn, you stay consistent, and you remain aware of your actions. Now your thoughts, your actions, and your awareness are moving in the same direction, and life begins to respond with clarity. Alignment is not something mystical, it is integrity between what you think, what you do, and how aware you are. When these three are in harmony, you stop forcing life and you begin to flow with it. Life is growth. You are meant to evolve, to learn, to expand. And when you resist growth, you experience struggle. You are not here to remain the same. You are here to evolve. But growth is not always comfortable. Growth requires change. And many people resist change. They stay in what is familiar. Even when it no longer serves them, they hold on to habits that limit them. They avoid challenges that would help them grow. Let us look at real life. You want to improve your life, but you refuse to learn new things. You avoid discipline, and then you ask, why am I not progressing? In relationships, you repeat the same patterns. You do not reflect. You do not grow emotionally, and the same problems keep appearing. Growth requires awareness. You must see what needs to change, and then you must be willing to change it. Growth also requires effort. You must practice, you must learn, you must apply. Growth requires patience. You do not transform in one moment. You transform through consistent evolution. Every day you are either growing or staying the same. And staying the same in a changing life, standing still is falling behind. So do not fear growth, embrace it. Because growth is the path to becoming who you truly are. In your relationships, in your decisions, in your emotions, these laws are always working. You may not see them, but you experience their results. When you understand these laws, you stop living unconsciously. You begin to choose with awareness. You begin to live with intention. These laws are always working. The question is, are you aware of them? And if you are ready to live consciously, follow and subscribe new teachings every Tuesday and Friday.